DEWBS. DEWBS, DEWBS. Do you know her? I don't really know her. I've seen her a couple of times on that there GB News. I've had her on channel about twice in the past. I've mentioned her before. I'll tell you what, I quite like the cut of her jib. I seen her a couple of days ago. I never had a chance to report on it yesterday because I had the old 60th birthday party. Well, it was actually 61st, to be honest with you. But he don't like anybody to know, brother-in-law. And I seen her on TV. She's done a bit of an interview with a couple of blokes, one either side of her, and they're talking about the trans issue. I don't know what this. Well, there's loads of issues, to be honest with you. And they're talking to these two people, the two fellas, about trans, and I think one's for, the other one might be for, I don't know what he is. I'm not sure what any of them are. I didn't get it at all. But they're trying to say that trans folk are being marginalised, and they're doing this, the old, if it's a bloke identifying as a woman, it's a woman. And if it's a woman identifying as a man, it's a man. DEWBS, like myself, and like JK and others of that ilk, and definitely the Don, she was having none of it. Absolutely none of it at all. I thought, go on, love, go on. You carry on. This is what I call proper journalism presenting. This is what I like. Stick to your guns, and stick to them. She did. She really did. And this fella's saying, oh, no. He said, no, they should be allowed to mix and whatever else and communulate. She said, no. I'm not having it, she said. It's all right you telling me a bloke identifying as a woman is a woman, but I don't want him in the same changing room as me. And he said, well, he's not a man, is it? No, he's born a man. To all intents and purposes, he's a man. He may identify as a woman, that's fine. If he's happy with that, that's fine. I'm happy with him identifying however he wants. He can be whatever he wants to be. I'm not against him or anybody else. What I am against is somebody coming in the changing room with me that is actually a man. Whether he says he's a woman or not. This fella wasn't having it, and she went for him. She said to this fella, well, you tell me that it's right. You tell me why I should have a bloke coming in my changing room, identifying as a woman. You tell me why I should say it's okay. And he couldn't. He couldn't give her an answer. She asked the same question 3 times. This fella could not give an answer, and I thought, because there's no answer. I've said it in the past. Doesn't matter to me whether they're male, people in general, female, what the sexual preferences are. None of it matters to me. Trans, I don't care what they are. If somebody puts a skirt on, a bit of lippy on and says he's a woman, fine, that's great. If they're happy with it, let them do it. Let them do it. But I don't want them in the same changing rooms as my wife and my children, my grandchildren. The same way I don't want them playing sports, especially contact sports, against my wife, my children and my grandchildren. Unless that is, my children or grandchildren are boys. Or unless that is, my wife is actually a fella. Which, as it turns out, she's not. She is a woman, I promise you. Oh, I am. I've checked. Well, I've got 3 kids. So do you know where I'm coming from? I'm not having it at all, folks. I'm not having it, and neither's DEWBS. And I thought, well done you. You stick to your guns. I only see 5 or 10 minutes of an hour and again when there's something comes through my YouTube feed. But if it's on a subject I like, and it's a subject I like, it's not that I like. I like the fact that she's saying what she says. It's absolutely spot on. It's a thumbs up. In fact, no, I'll give a double thumbs up. I'll Selwyn Frog at you. I bet you don't remember that. Right, I'll leave it at that.